Good evening everyone, I hope you're well. Today is the first day of British summertime, and for that we're greeted with an extra hour of light for which we can stay indoors, and also snow. So obviously that's how British summertime goes. The moment we have lots of lovely weather, British summertime comes, snow. So I hope you're all doing okay. I'm sure you're all going a bit stir crazy, as am I. So I've been doing a couple of these videos now. Tonight we're not going to do a question and answers. We will be doing some more of those in the near future. But tonight I'm going to do the first of a series of graphic novel reviews, and they're not necessarily brand new graphic novels, but they're ones that I think are really interesting, and certainly ones that I think probably more people deserve to read. So starting tonight, we are going to have She Could Fly. This is from Dark Horse Comics, Burger Books, and it's written by Christopher Cantwell with art by Martin Morazzo, colours by Miroslav Merva, and letters by Clem Robbins. Now, Christopher Cantwell, this actually was his first foray into comics. He was the showrunner on AMC's *Halt and Catch Fire*, and also directed the film The Parts You Lose. Morazzo, co-created Snowfall for Image Comics with Joe Harris. Did the art for IDW's Electric Sublime with W. Maxwell Prince. Worked on various Marvel books, and has just done Ice Cream Man again with W. Maxwell Prince for Image Comics. So let's get into this She Could Fly. Now if you've listened to the podcast on a regular basis, you'd have heard me talking about this when it first came out as a comic series. It is absolutely fantastic. Now, I'll be honest, today is the first time I've actually managed to read the end of the first series in this form. And it builds to a climax that I was not quite expecting, actually, from reading the first couple of issues. So let me tell you a little bit about it. This follows a character called Luna, and she starts off seeing this woman flying through the air. And nobody knows how this woman flies through the air. And Luna has some mental health issues where she struggles with the thoughts inside her head, with the thoughts telling her to basically kill all of her family, murder things, beat things up and stuff. So I would say seeing this woman flying has a profound effect on her, and she becomes absolutely obsessed by this flying woman, who then one day just explodes in midair, and it sends her into a spiral of self-loathing, self-hate, how she could have put all her eggs on this woman, and so forth. The book very cleverly shows lots of sections where what is going on inside her head is played out in front of her, only for it to go back and not actually have happened. She's just been thinking about it. She starts to investigate who the flying woman was, and it leads her pretty much down a bit of a rabbit hole of intrigue, conspiracy, corporate espionage, and basically it is just phenomenal. I mean, it is just a phenomenal series. I don't really want to go into it too much. There is other characters that come in and out. Her family are brilliant. She meets a physicist who is trying to get the technology for himself so he can sell it to the Chinese. He's hooked up with a prostitute who he wants to take away, and he wants her to be his girlfriend, basically. There's a lot of really interesting characters. Luna's really clever, and it's very clever in the way it portrays her mental state. For example, Luna's counsellor accidentally runs over her own cat in one of the scenes, and she tells Luna this, and Luna asks basically, did you do it on purpose? Because that's what she would have done. That's what she fantasises about. But from then on in the book, Luna sees her as like this human with a cat's head that's all split open, and that only gets retracted when she has a conversation with her and her humanity comes out again, and Luna can empathise with her. And it's brilliant, and it's clever, and it's visceral, and I really like the way the storytelling is takes you into her mindset, and all of this crazy stuff is going on around her while she is still trying to get through school, while she's having all of these dark and horrible thoughts of suicide and murder and everything else. And it builds to a climax that is just superb. And the good thing is that this isn't the final book. There's now a new one, which is called The Lost Pilot. So She Could Fly, The Lost Pilot. So it is, I can't recommend this book enough, really. I think that it is so unexpected, and it turns in such brilliant ways. And I would say that it's if this is how Christopher Cantwell's comic writing is going to go, I think if he continues with it, he is going to be very big in the world of comics. And Martin Morazzo, his artwork is just stunning in this book. It's just stunning. There's all manner of nasty stuff that goes on later in the book, and kind of her fantasies of all these things, and it's just amazingly drawn. And so I would say that if you want something a bit different, and I mean this is a bit different, but if you want something that is, it's deep, it's clever, and the artwork is just stunning, then you really can look no further. So that is She Could Fly from Dark Horse Comics. You can pick this up. Hopefully Gobsmack Comics will be open again. This is one that we have in stock all the time because I love it. We also have The Last Pilot as well. Lost Pilot, idiot. And I might even follow this review up with another one. These videos are going to be relatively short, so you can digest them easily. I will probably try and do another one tomorrow. I've got a big stack of books to get through, so one a day, short little videos. If you have anything you want me to talk about, we will be doing another question and answers video soon. So if you want to drop us your questions, you can send it on Facebook, via our Twitter with the hashtag AskDrew, or you can send them through on Instagram, or you can email me at info@gobsmackcomics.co.uk, or send me smoke signals or anything. Oh, actually, don't send me smoke signals. Can't go outside to look at them, so that'd be silly. I hope you're all making the best of what is a very bizarre and very uncomfortable situation for us all. I'm hoping that the videos I'm doing are going some way to giving you some entertainment, and I really hope to see you all soon. Thanks very much.